This lesson we are going to talk about the next topic of JavaScript, that's nothing but arrays. So how are we able to work with arrays? So what is basically, in every programming language we have got the concept of arrays. So what is basically an array? So the topic is JavaScript arrays. So when we have JavaScript array, what is basically an array? So just think of a situation. My requirement is I want to store the marks of the different subjects of a student. We want to store the marks of different subjects of a student. So if you want to store the marks of different subjects of a student, maybe 6 subjects are there. So what is that we normally use? So we'll have one variable to store the first subject mark, another variable to store the second subject mark, third variable for the third subject. So like that, sixth subject mark is stored inside mark 6. So the problem there is, if you are having for the entire semesters, 8 semester, we have got 42 subjects with the practical. So 42 variables you have to declare for each to store each subject mark. So we can do that, not a problem, but it's not recommended to do in that way. So we can do that, but it's not recommended to do in that way. So there comes the role of array. So what is basically an array? Array is a variable in which multiple data can be stored. Array is a variable, the way of declaring a way of having a variable or reference to store multiple data, and each data is identified with a particular index starting with 0. So for example, if I want to store the marks, I can say let marks is equal to. So different ways of creating an array. The first way is as a literal. So let marks is equal to. So normally previously we have seen curly braces means that indicates an object. We can provide the properties and value. But array, we are representing it with the square braces. So what are the subject marks? 98, 78, 69, 69, 93, 82, then 76. So these are the different subject marks. So let marks is equal to, we are providing multiple values and each one is separated with a comma. So this is one way to create an array. So there are 3 ways to create an array. One way array is created as a literal. Object is created as a literal. The same way an array is created as a literal. Now internally what happens is, so in the storage area, 2, 4, 6 locations will be allotted. And each location is identified with, suppose if it is memory. So in this memory, each data is stored and each one is identified with a particular index. So first index, index number 0. 0 index, array is 0 index. So in an array, it's not that only similar type of data you can store. You can store any type of data into that array. So like this, we are storing. So how many indexes are there? 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means 6 locations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the indexes are nothing but, this is nothing but 0. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So every array have got a property called length. So marks.length. So length is a property that can be used with any type of array to get the size of the array. So one way of using this concept is, my requirement is I want to store the marks of 6 subjects of a student. So normal basic concept is each variable you need to declare to identify each subject mark. That means 6 variables. But now what is happening is, by using one variable, we are able to identify multiple value. Each data is stored in a particular index, starts from 0. So this is nothing but 98. This is nothing but 78. This is 69. So like that, the values are being stored. So 69. This is 93. This is 82. This is 76. So 6 values. So 0. So marks is what the reference. So marks is the reference of this particular place. This entire area is referred with the marks. This entire area is referred with the marks. And each data you can identify. Suppose if you want to get 98, so you can get it as marks of 0. So we will get the value 98. So we can say marks of 1, you will get 78. Marks of 1 is nothing but 78. Like this, we are able to retrieve. So length is a property, and array is of what type? So in JavaScript, how many types are there? So number, big int, string, boolean, object, null. These are all the types. So array is of type objects. Now we will write a program. So, and the first way of creating an array is by using an array literal. So what we do is practically, we create a separate folder inside JavaScript, and that folder is nothing but 09 JS arrays. So we got JS arrays. So inside this, the first file 01 JS array creation or array basics. So we'll have array basics. So basics is nothing but how to create an array, how to retrieve the value, how to get the size of the array, how to retrieve the data, the entire contents of the array. So that is what array basics. So inside this, we provide a title as JavaScript arrays. JavaScript arrays. And we want to have a link also from the previous one. So we'll integrate styles.css. We are integrating styles.css also. So we integrate that styles.css in our page. Link relation is equal to style sheet. This is nothing but styles.css. So after having that styles.css, we'll have a division. Here H2 JavaScript array basics. So that means we are creating an array by using a literal, and we have a script. Type is equal to text/JavaScript, and src is equal to script_1.js. So this is what the JavaScript file. So script_1.js. We write a new file, script_1.js. So run this page, open with the live server. So we are able to see our page. So JavaScript basics, array basics is what the topic, F12 console. Nothing is coming. No things are being displayed. Now the same previous example. So let's create an array inside script_1.js. Creating an array using a literal or as a literal. So to create an array, so what is that? Let marks. So we want to store the marks. Marks is equal to whatever the values we are providing. So any value you can provide, 98, 78, 93, 64, 76, 82. So these are the values. Now the first thing what we want is we want to get the size of the array or number of subjects. So in our example, number of subjects is nothing but size of array. So console.log, how to get the size of array. So to get the size of array, so to get the size of array is equal to $. Inside this, we will say marks.length. Length is a property used to get the size of the array, to get size of array. So if you want to get the size of an array, like this we are doing, marks.length. Come to this, what is the size we are getting? Size of array is equal to 6, correct only. Size of array is equal to 6. So from this length property we can use. Now, if you want to get an existing value, to get an existing value of array, existing value or, okay, value of array. So existing value is nothing but indexes 0 to length of the array minus 1. So first data is stored in the index of 0, second data index of 1, third data index of 2, then 4, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So to get the second data, I'll say console.log mark of, or directly we will say marks of 1. So what should be the answer of that? It will be 78. It should be 78. Console.log marks of 1 should be 78. So which value is available in the index of 1? That is nothing but 78. You see, we are getting 78. Now what happens whenever you are getting a non-existing value? Getting a non-existing value, non-existing index of array. So available existing indexes are 0, 2, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if I access console.log, I'll say marks of 6. Do we have an index called 6? No. So what will happen whenever you are accessing an index which is not available? What is coming? Undefined is what we are getting. We are getting the value as undefined. We are getting the value undefined. So whenever we are accessing an index, so if an object is already there, but if it is a variable also, if you are not declared, you will get undefined. That variable is undefined, is of one type, undefined type. So we are accessing an index which is already available, and we are accessing the data from a non-existing index. We are getting it as undefined. If the length of the array is, length is a property to get the size of the array. If the length of an array is n, the available indexes are 0 to size of the array minus 1. So this is what getting the existing value and getting the undefined, non-existing value. Now we want to have array iteration. So array iteration, what are the different techniques used for array iteration? Now what I need is a normal for loop we want to use. And the output should be, I want to get an output like this. Mark for subject 1. Mark for subject 1. What is that? 98. Mark for subject 1, 98. We want to get mark for subject 2. What is the subject 2 marks? Mark for subject 1, mark for subject 2 is nothing but 78. Like that, mark for the nth subject. That means mark for subject 6. So starting with 1. This is what the output we want to have. So array iteration is required. So you take the first subject mark, then you take the second subject mark. So console.log. First approach is array iteration using a normal for loop. So array iteration means going through the elements of an array using a normal for loop. So what should be the syntax? The starting index is 0. Then the last index should be less than the length of the array. So what is the for loop? For let I is equal to 0. Index 0. For let I is equal to 0. I less than marks dot length. So let I is equal to 0. I less than marks dot length, then I plus plus. Let I is equal to 0. I less than marks dot length and I plus plus. Initially I value 0. So this is one way. So console.log backtick. So what is that we want to have? Mark for subject hyphen. It is not that I value is 0. So I don't want to get I plus 1. 0 plus 1 is required. So inside this, we say I plus 1. Subject for mark for subject, then a colon, then we want to get the value. So how to get the value? So dollar marks of I. So marks of I we are substituting. So first subject mark is mark of 0, I value is 0. Then the second subject mark, marks of 1, I value is being substituted. Marks of 1, marks of 2, marks of 3, like that. Now you refresh. What is that we are getting? Array iteration using a for loop. mark for subject 1, mark for subject 2, subject 3, subject 4, subject 5, subject 6. All the marks we are getting. If you want, you can display the complete elements also. So I'll just say console.log marks. You can display this entire marks also like this. So when you display that, we are getting array in brackets 6. 6 is the length of the array and all the values. So 98, 78, 93, 64, 76, 82. So it is index based 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the length is nothing but 6. So what type of value is this array? So console.log type of marks, type of array. So what is the type of array? There is no type called array. I mean, array is not a data type, object type. So type of, if you want to get the type of array, so type of what? Type of marks. So type of marks. What is the type of marks? So type of marks is nothing but object. Type of array is nothing but object type. So because of that, properties are nothing but the index of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another property is length. So that length property, an inbuilt property of any array. So that property we are using. So whenever you create an array, automatically a new property, because array is of object type. Array is of object type, automatically a property type is being integrated. Array of 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and length is coming as 6. We are getting the type of array as object and array iteration using a for loop. Now, another technique used for array iteration is console.log backtick. Array iteration using for in loop. Array iteration using for in loop. So array iteration using for in loop. So how to work with the for in loop? So for let, it will return an index. Let index in marks array. Let index in marks. So I'll say console.log. I'll just display the index. So what is that index? Index is nothing but normal index only. 0, 1, 2, 3 will be displayed. So we will get the answer as all the index array iteration using for in loop. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what we are getting. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got the index. So once you get the index, we can get the value of that. So we can use this also, a separator. Then we'll say marks of index. So we can retrieve the value separately. So we got the index. We can use backtick operator also, or directly in an old style. Index colon marks of index. Array iteration using for in loop. See, 0, 98, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Index value as well as this one. This is what array iteration using for in loop. And another way of array iteration based on ES6. The new version of JavaScript is nothing but in ES6, array iteration using for of loop. So there is something called for of loop. So what is that for of? So this is based on ES6, new version of JavaScript. It is based on new version of JavaScript, ES6. So in the case of for in loop, they are getting the indexes. They are taking the index. And once we get the index, if you want to get the value, we have to write this logic separately. So to overcome that, so array iteration means we should be able to take each mark. So for that purpose, what I do is for let index of. Index is only a variable name. You can write any variable name there. So I can say let mark of marks. I just want to display only the value of mark. So when I display only the value of mark, what will happen? It will take the value. For of loop is introduced to overcome the limitation of for in loop. The for in loop takes the index. So once it takes the index, I want to take the value. To take the value, we will use this one, marks of index. Whereas in ES6, so we have got something called a for of loop. So when you are working with the for of loop, it will take each value. So let any variable name of marks. So from this marks, it will take each value. So we will get the value. So array iteration using for of loop. So we are getting the value 98, 78 and all. But previously it was getting the index, then a normal for loop. So we are getting an array we are displaying, and the type of array is of type object. So length is a property. By default, whenever we create an array, since it is object, every object has got some property. So by default, the property is applied, and how to get the existing value and how to get the non-existing value. So the first part of array is what we have discussed. So why do we go for an array? How to get the size of an array? How to get the value of a array? To display the entire array. So what type of array is that? It's of object type, and also array iteration, a normal for loop. We are using a for in loop, and based on the new version of JavaScript, we have got for of loop. The difference between for in loop and for of loop is, for in loop, this variable stores the index value. Even in object also we tried this. But for of is not there for object. For of is available only with the arrays. So let mark of marks, console.log of mark. So this is one way to create an array, that is by using array literal.